What's up, party people? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. Howdy, y'all. We got Luke in the house. Who's all here? Where are you guys from? Drop your IG handles as well, because this is all about networking for you guys. Guys, I do live song reviews Wednesdays and Saturdays for the mailing list, all right? So if you guys aren't on the mailing list, get on the mailing list. Send me an email. I'll pop you on the mailing list. Or just drop your email here. Either way, it doesn't matter. But also, guys, I have the Radium Roundtable through YouTube. So if you guys join the YouTube, which I pinned here, it's a premium thing. It's $5 a month. Cancel anytime. But I'm going to give you guys absolutely guaranteed weekly feedback on your music. So on these live reviews, you just cut the line. Okay, so it's $5 a month. I'm trying to pay my electric bill with this shit, right? So hope you guys are doing well. We got some cool people in here. We got Luke. Luke, welcome back, bro. New member, Junior. What's up, bro? Bazook Music. Look out, Everlast by Numb Friend. All right, dope. Numb Friend sounds like a band, or maybe that's your side project. Black Blake, that's what's up. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? You guys having a good Saturday? I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys get your music reviewed, yeah? Like, get it in front of some people, get some feedback, some real life feedback before you go drop it, or maybe after you dropped it, so everyone could tell you how shitty it is or how great it is, right? So it's all about you guys. I'll take my time to do this, but I ask that you guys, if you really like what's going on, there's a little button down there. It's got a little cash symbol. Just drop a little donation. You know what I'm saying? Like, throw me a couple bucks. If you like the review, it's all good, right? So we're going to get right into it. I got a bunch of tracks here. I'm really excited to review stuff. But again, if there are any Radium Roundtable members here that have uploaded music for today's review, let me know that you're in here, and you're going to cut the line. I'm going to pop you ahead of everybody so we can review your music first. That's how it works. Also, I drop masterclasses that are unreleased for the Radium Roundtable. And I pinned the link there so you could join if you want to join. So it's $5 a month, cancel anytime, but you're going to get guaranteed weekly song review, and that alone, I think, is worth it. I don't know. You guys tell me. All right, we got Luke. Just dropped the single. That's what's up. Congrats, Luke. That's amazing, man. I love dropping singles. All right, Kid Strange. What's up, dude? All the way from IG. Love it. Yeah, I'm excited, man. So hope you guys got a drink in hand, even if you don't drink non-alcoholic beverage. I don't give a shit. You spark up the blunt. Let's listen to some music. And I'm going to feedback on, just so you guys know, I focus on songwriting, arrangement, delivery and vocal performance, production, mix, master, everything that's going to make a track market viable, okay? That's what I'm focused on these reviews. I want to help you guys make market viable product. Now, if you're wondering, how the fuck do you know, Brad, what's market viable, bro? Well, I've worked with multiple platinum recording artists, G-Eazy, Gautier, Tegan and Sarah, The Lonely Island. The Lego Movie did over $1 billion worldwide grossing. Worked on that film exclusively. Did all the music with that arrangement, production on it, all sorts of stuff. 22 Jump Street. Fuck, man. Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. Hotel Transylvania. Cannon Busters, which I scored all the music for. Got a label deal under Sony. Dropped the soundtrack album. Year later, got a deal with them. That just came out actually in December of last year. And yeah, I've had, platinum stuff. I've had Grammy, Oscar, Emmy nominated work. For Emmy, I worked on the Abstract, the Art of Design series for Netflix. For the Golden Globe nomination, the Lego Movie was a huge one for that. Also, the Lego Movie was also up for a Grammy. It was also up for an Oscar. I've worked on Cannes Film Festival commercials for Dodge. I've worked on about 5 different Lexus commercials, each one paying out like $50,000 or more for the music. Exclusively, I've sync licensed a ton of stuff. I've signed publishing deals. I've mixed, mastered, I've recorded. I'm I'm just sitting here bragging about myself. That's not my intention. My intention is to make it clear that I have some success in music, and I want to give you guys the feedback that, you know, what I know from my 21 years of experience. So let's get right into it. I don't want to leave you guys waiting. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're bankrupting me. That's what's up. But hey, Plugin Alliance, you know, that shit's $10 a month, Eddie. I use the $10 a month subscription, so it's not that much. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. What's up, Channy? What's up, man? Yeah, now you have to learn how to use it all. Exactly. So I was thinking about dropping a pack with the Plugin Alliance stuff, so I'll try and help you out. But without further ado, let's get into some music, guys. So I got a bunch of tracks. I'm just going to go by order of upload unless we got some Radium Roundtable members here that have signed up for the YouTube exclusive, which you can cut the line. Just let me know if you're here. All right. Here we go. First one here. Anthony Canterbury. Atmosphere. Let's roll.
Balling. Let's go. Let's go. I stared at the sky for hours, but nobody was there when I need someone to pick me up. Atmosphere, so I'm so fucking falling. I'm falling, survival, yeah. Atmosphere. I know a lot of people lately about to pull the plug, about on my lifeline. The COVID-19 taking us over.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there to give some feedback right away. The vocals are out of tune. If you were tuning with Melodyne or anything like that, you missed some notes, buddy. It's actually in the wrong key, I think. You're just not hitting the right notes. The vocals are buried because you got the low end just clobbering your limiter. So it's just ducking everything. So first things first, I want to just give you that feedback.
Man, it's about time. This shit in the vaccine stopped me in my arm, and it sounded the alarm, dog. I ain't been right since then. I ain't gonna bullshit about it. I ain't twitching, but I wish that I had somebody to help me when I was tripping, when I was fucking just tipping. I'm reaching off in the bottom of the barrel, and ain't nobody care but what you got on your fucking apparel. I'm staring in your eyes, hey, and to your surprise, I had to fucking cry.
So to my ears, it sounds like you're rapping over a beat that was already like mixed, mastered, and then you like cut your vocals on it. It's just not gluing with the beat. The vocals are super buried. I can't understand anything you're saying. I can just hear like the consonants kind of stuff. I just hear fuck every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, get a mix and master done. That's the first thing. Maybe get the stems for the track.
Ass man, I ain't on no bitch shit, but if I'm falling, motherfucker, then your boy, I hate. I stared at the sky for hours, but nobody was there when I need someone to pick me up. Atmosphere, so I'm so fucking falling. I'm falling, survival, yeah. Atmosphere, and I'm really not surprised when I'm looking you in your eyes.
The arrangement doesn't make sense. You're coming back into a verse, but the beat's just kind of doing the same thing still. Yeah, it's just like that shit needs to drop out a little bit. Your 808 is just clobbering everything. I don't know what you're listening back on, but it's probably something that just doesn't have low end in it. You're not hearing the low end or the sub stuff. So the all big no-nos, right? Like this just sounds kind of really amateur, you know? I can't understand what the song's about. I do like the melody in there. The I've been down and falling. You know, I like that. I think that's really cool. You got to really accentuate that, and you got to get a better recording, a better mix, and tune that right. Like get that melody down. Like sometimes I'll just play a melody on the keyboard, like ba ba boo boo beep boop ba 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 beep beep boop boop. Like just play it out. Have it on MIDI. Like make sure you hit the notes and you know which notes you're trying to hit, right? So, I mean, cool track. I think the atmosphere idea and the chorus stands out to me the most. But yeah, it's just kind of all over the place, man. Like you got a lot of 808 in there and it's just kind of hard to listen to. Let's move on. Who else is here? Anybody signed up with the Radium Roundtable? Like if you guys are part of it, it's $5 a month. You can click and join. And you can cut the line. I'm just going to guarantee that I'm going to hit you today. Otherwise, I might not be able to get to all these. You know what I'm saying? So just letting you know. All right. How can you submit music? You want to be on the mailing list, and the mailing list, I'll send you a upload link. All right. So if you want to be on the mailing list, just drop your email here and I'll grab it and I'll pop you on the mailing list. All right. Or you can join the Radium Roundtable. Link is pinned above. It's $5 a month. You'll get guaranteed feedback on your songs every week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. All right, let's move on. Rafael Escamilla. You got two, bro. I'm just doing one. So sorry if you sent any sort of notes or whatever. I made it pretty clear. Just upload one song. All right, let's go.
Got me doing things I probably wouldn't ever done. She got me climbing mountains just to get a little love. Since the very first time I tried to get at her, I knew I had to go and holler just to see what up. I wanted to hit it, but she didn't let me beat it up. I can't believe that it took me at least a couple months. 2 years later, I still need her and I need a love. Just like I always need a little bit of weed to puff, especially when things get a little heated up. It doesn't last long cause the love is that strong. So when we break up, we always make up, cause I can't stand the tears smearing up her makeup. Nah baby, I can never want that. Even if you got an attitude and even talk back, you on my mind like an LA Dodger ball cap. It's true baby, I'm loving you and I can't help it. Just like hitting the Celtics, I'm loving your attention, your loving your affection. And I can never get enough of your kisses or your hugs. The feeling that I get every single time we touch. And baby you can trust, I'ma do this shit for us. And baby you can trust, loving you is just a must. It's just a must, and you can trust that baby I'm loving you.
Yo, the first thing I noticed is like you got the drums and the kick over the left and you got the congas, bongos on the right. Like that's just fucking me up, dude. Like that's just not gonna work. Sorry. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know why you did that. It feels really weird. It actually feels really weird on my ears. So I'm gonna keep going though.
The things you do, they keep me coming back to you, my love. I'm loving you. The things you do, they keep me coming back to you, your love.
I guess it's true, her loving always keeps me coming back. And if we fall apart, I always try to bridge the gap. She makes up for every single little thing I lack. And maybe that's why our relationship is still intact. Even though she's always nagging and she's talking smack, there's something about her so intriguing that got me attached. She turned me on like a lighter match. There's no denying Cupid seems to think that we're a match.
Okay, so if you're gonna go for that vibe, like the old school vibe, like Beatles and like any sort of old school funk, you know, any Motown shit where they pan the drums, you know, left and guitars right and all that, and then put the vocals in the middle. Make sure the vocals sound like old school classic as well with your mix so that you're getting the whole idea across. Because otherwise it just kind of feels like weird to me. I'm like, what are you trying to do here? It's not really translating. I like it. I like the groove. I like the funk to it. I like what you're doing, but it's just not really translating like to a record. It feels kind of demo-y, you know?
Yeah, cause I need you. Baby girl, it's true. Your heart belongs to me and mine belongs to you. Yeah, you the girl who I'm pursuing. It's true, I'm loving you. And there ain't a thing that can keep me away from you. Cause nothing in the world can keep me from loving you. There ain't a thing that can keep me away from you. Cause nothing in the world can keep me from loving you. There ain't a thing that can keep me away from you. Cause nothing in the world can keep me from loving you. There ain't a thing that can keep me away from you. Cause baby girl, you know I'm loving you.
I'm loving you. The things you do, they keep me coming back to you, my.
Also, I would stack up the vocals for the female. Think about maybe a 3-part female kind of part, you know? I think that would really give it a lot more funk and it would like, you know, make it feel bigger. It just feels kind of small right now. It kind of feels weird to me. Feels like phasey too. Like you got some phase issue going on with your panning, like your drums panning, your congas, like you're like phase. Something's out of phase. Something's weird. And you could tell, guys, by just like popping it into mono and seeing what happens. You'll hear like the phase artifacts. But that being said, I fucking love the groove. I think the groove is super dope. The bass is super dope on this breakdown. I'd like to hear the bass spank a little bit more. Kind of like the tone it has here, where you have kind of that funk bass. Like bring in a little more like Neve cut, like put a Neve EQ on it. You know, give me some like 3K on the bass, 4K, etc. And yeah, just kind of let it spit a little bit more on the top. I think that'd be really dope. I would tuck the flute stuff back, and yeah, I just like try to get it to sound more like a record. The vocals need to be treated better. Like they feel like they were just kind of sloppily done, which kind of bums me out because I think the song has really nice potential. So I'll play a little bit more of it, and then I'm gonna move on.
You ain't a thing that can keep me away from you. Cause baby girl, you know I'm loving you.
I'm loving you. The things you do, they keep me coming back to you, my love. I'm loving you. The things you do, they keep me coming back to you, your love.
Coming back, oh, keeps me coming back. Keeps me coming back, oh, keeps me coming back. Keeps me coming back, oh, keeps me coming back. Keeps me coming back, oh, keeps me coming back. Keeps me coming back, oh, keeps me coming back. Keeps me coming back, oh, keeps me coming back. Keeps me coming back, oh, keeps me coming.
Cool. I think it's a cool track. I think you can definitely go in and like go to the next level, right? And it's funny, I put it in mono. I think it sounds better in mono. You know, I think you're just getting too fancy with the mix. Don't worry about you know, trying to do old school mix techniques. That's just kind of makes me feel like you're going to recording school or you know, music school or something, you know? Like, oh, I just learned about this technique. It's like, I don't know if that really works. It doesn't really translate with this song. You lose the punch. You lose like the center. I want to feel that kick drum under the vocal. I think it would just make the vocal sound much better. But yeah, like less is more most of the time. Totally agree with Black Blake here. Like, I'm just going to call you Blake, bro. Yeah, but, you know, like, it's one of those things where I think you're getting too fancy, right? And I think you just got to go for kind of like an old school feel with certain things, like the guitars already sound kind of old school. I'd throw some more spring reverb on the guitars, to be honest. I think it'd be cool to have the spring kind of twang, you know? And yeah, sounds good. I like it. I like the jam is dope, man. I'd play all three of your songs you uploaded, but I don't have time for that shit. Wisco, apparently I skipped this. Let's go. And what do you guys think? You guys can give feedback too and throw some thumbs up, show some love, you know? And of course, if you're liking this review, you can also donate $1, $2, whatever. Just click the little money symbol, you know, throw some love my way. I do this all for free. I can't monetize any of these videos because obviously these are all copyrighted songs, or some of them are. All right, let's go. Happy Saturday, guys.
Them could never get you to write you. Them girl in there not like you. You are the gem me have I do. Girl, you are me like you. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them plan cancel. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them plan cancel. I told my friend, just me and you. And if you text your friend, not too bad tonight. What I have in mind, only if you knew. Turn off your phone and dim down the light. She ready for the action, cause she just a move her body like. Tell her what me try before she crash in this traffic light. That girl move like a cyclone. Give me time to you like a hydro. Them could never get you to rise you. Them girl in there not like you. You are the gem me have I do. Big girl, you are me like you. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them plan cancel. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them plan cancel.
Tell me if you want it nice and slow, or I can speed it up and move it faster, you know. These hips no lie, oh I want you tonight. Baby, can you handle this right? When me switch up on it, boy, you're driving you crazy. Yeah, we can go at it all night, good luck. Boy, have you had any of that lately? Look at our friends, it's me and you tonight, yeah.
not like you. You are DJ, me a vibe too. Finger, you are me like you. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them thank you so. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them thank you so.
All right, dope track. I'm feeling it. I really like this kind of vibe, you know, like the reggae, Afro beats, you know, Caribbean kind of vibes, man. Like, I love it. You know, I remember when I was living in Costa Rica, I went to Limon, which is on the Caribbean side, and I went to Carnival. You know, it was so much fun. And that this just kind of reminds me of that, like super sunny, Rastas everywhere. Fucking love it. I love this kind of music. I definitely grew up on this kind of music. So, couple things. The hook really needs like more harmonic, like, you know, support. You know what I mean? The piano, I don't really feel like is doing it for the vocal melody. I'd really like to feature that melody a lot more. So maybe even like doing some harmonies or some like doubles on like stacks, like on certain words to punctuate it. It's just such a cool melody and it feels good. But let me play the hook. Show you what I mean.
By the way, me switch up on, yeah, we get lily. Get up on you tonight.
Them could never get to go right you. Then girl in there, not like you. You are DJ, me a vibe too. Finger, you are me like you. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them thank you so. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them thank you so. She said she never heard of.
Like I really want that melody to be like really like held together. And I don't really feel like the ad-libs that you're doing, the like kind of stuff on the side. I almost feel like that's distracting from the main melody, to be honest with you. Tell your friend that do like you, do like you. Like you need to accentuate that melody. It's a good melody. It's a feel-good melody. It has throwback feel to it. It has like thoughtfulness to it. It has summer vibes to it. It has stony vibes to it. It has kind of like memory vibes, you know. I just think you got to accentuate that melody a lot more. That's really, I'm not feeling that supported by everything.
I'm dangerous. Don't you ever categorize me. You know me acting like a whitey. Get wine from me, baby, it lights me. Ooh, so nicely. I want you give it to me, don't fight me. Tonight me will make you say whitey. Them could never categorize you. Then girl in there, not like you. You are DJ, me a vibe too. Finger, you are me like you. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them thank you so. Tonight, girl, it's me and you. Call your friend, tell them thank you so.
Yeah, I dig the vibe. I think right here you got really lazy with the bridge. I don't think that stuff works right here. This is just kind of like, what is going on?
You ever categorize me? You know me acting like a whitey. Get wine from me, baby, it lights me. Ooh, so nicely. I want you give it to me, don't fight me. Tonight me will make you say whitey. Them could never get.
Yeah, and it doesn't really lead back to the chorus very well. I don't know. I don't think I'd have all the drums and everything going the same as the chorus coming out of the bridge. It just feels like kind of uneventful, I guess, or like almost like you got an extra bar in there or something like that. But yeah, that's my feedback on this one. Dope track, Wisco. You got the vibes, man. I don't know where you're from, but you got a great voice. Sounds really dope. Let's get into the next one. Yeah. Let me please get my skip. All right. Who are you? And are you part of the Radium Roundtable? I'll skip you for sure. I'll skip to you. That voice, so good. Is here for these reviews. I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize in advance for my not very pop song. Don't apologize. There's all sorts of genres in this. Don't think that it's all just pop. All right. Okay, so Cecile, I think we're going to next. Tip of My Tongue V2. Let's go.
We walked a million miles since we were once young, once one. We're only older now. Take off your shirt, it's time for eating. Some taste grow fonder, are sweeter. No, I really want to. I wanna hear if one's changed. We've been living on. No, I really want to. I wanna hear if one's changed. One more glass could change how we feel. One more glass could make it less real.
All right. Hey, cool vibe. Very unique. And I like that there's like not really a whole like, verse, chorus kind of arrangement to this. I don't see it being very market viable unless you really structured it a little bit more. It's kind of Radiohead-esque, right? Sort of like a modern vibe of Radiohead because it is only 2 minutes and 35 seconds. And Radiohead would have just went for like 5.5 minutes. But yeah, there's cool things about this. I really like the vocals, like right here. This shit stands out the most to me.
I really want to. I wanna hear if one's changed. We've been living on. I really want to. I wanna hear if one's changed. Some taste grow fonder.
Has a really cool vibe there. It also kind of reminds me of Gorillaz a little bit. But yeah, the drum programming and the sounds you're using are just kind of a little too stock. Besides the guitar, I like the guitar a lot. But yeah, some of the drums like just like they just don't sound right to me. I feel like I would spend a little more time on those production wise. Otherwise, I like everything else. I like the vocals the most, but I don't think that they're processed right. I feel like they're really consonant heavy and like they need to be de-essed and they need to be smoothed out. And the kind of distortion and like, compression you want is kind of just put it in front, and like let it sit right there, where it sounds really cool. But I fuck with it. I like the vibe. I don't mind the arrangement. I think it's really interesting. I think you'll lose people though. Like for the most part, market viability wise, like you're going to lose people. They're going to be like, okay, where's the hook? Okay, I'm waiting for something to catch on to, right? But I really like this part. I like, I really want you. Like I would even like just make that more catchy and make that a hook, arrange it a little bit more. But yeah, like, you're getting some good feedback here, guys. Like, a lot of styles in this. Song was hella cool. I was thinking Radiohead as well. like Radiohead, 21 Pilots, Billie Eilish, all in a string pot. Nice gorillas. Yeah, gorillas, yes. Dude, we got Seed Squatch in the house. You know, all the shit. You know, popping shit. All right. So if you guys liking this stuff, you know, if you want to make a little donation, I'm cool with that. Just pop that little money sign. You know what I'm saying? Show me love so I can, you know, buy some more tequila so I can do more reviews for you guys. All right. But yeah, dope, dude. Good job, Cecile. Cecile, I don't know. But the next dude up, and just right in time, Seed Squatch. Me and you. Let's roll.
Here we go, wanted to write a song just to let you know. I'll put these words together and now this team's forever. I'll put this beat down, girl, it's from the heart, for sure. I'll try and act right, I don't want no cat fights. I'm rapping my words together tight like pretty big bows. So to say a few things, hoping I might get through. So I wrote this little song called Me and You. Take me up, way up to the sky, where the angels fly, the moon never lies.
Okay, so the first thing I notice is like coming in with that whole thing, the doohickey, the rapidy rap stuff at the beginning. I don't think it works. That's my straight up opinion. The second part here, like take me up. I really like this part. I like this melody. It needs to be supported better, right? Like it needs a you know, it needs like harmonic structure to it. I'm not feeling like that's being supported. So those are my first things.
Up to the sky where the angels fly, the moon never lies. I've chosen yours.
Gotcha. So we're on the wrong version, is what you're telling me. So you uploaded a V4 here. I don't see a Seed Squatch. There we go. V4. So we're gonna listen to V4 instead here.
Here we go, wanted to write a song just to let you know. I'll put these words together and now this team's forever. I'll put this beat down, girl, it's from the heart, for sure. I'll try and act right, I don't want no cat fights. I'm rapping my words together tight like pretty big bows. So to say a few things, hoping I might get through. So I wrote this little song called Me and You. Take me up, way up to the sky where the angels fly, the moon never lies. I've chosen yours, you've chosen mine.
Yeah, I realize a big part of what's missing is you don't have a bass line in here, which just kind of, I don't know, it feels weird. It feels like, well, what's going on? You know, you got drums, you got rhythm guitars, you got vocals, you got this rap on it, you got melodies and all this stuff, but there's no bass, there's no harmonic structure, no chord kind of, you know, like dissonant bells, like, I feel like just things are just kind of off a little bit for me on this.
And now I'm gone, and I know that they are wrong. But me and you, we know what to do. Well, I sit and think about you every day, and you know there's nothing I wouldn't do for me and you. Take me up to the sky where the angels fly.
Yeah, it's hard to review this one, Seed Squatch. It feels like it's disconnected. It's not really finished, you know. I think like it needs like a really strong bass line, you know. I think the dissonant bells really aren't working. I'd get rid of that. The things that are working for me is like I'd like to hear this with just like vocals and acoustic, and then start to figure out the chord structure, you know, like what is going on with the chords and like where are they going? What are the root notes? Where's the bass line at? Where's the foundation? And then I'd like to hear the drums just kind of like more produced up and like, you know, a good foundation. Like I feel like your strong suit here is you're writing lyrics, you're writing melodies, but you're kind of like you're writing them without a foundation down, which is kind of like weird. It's like for me, you know, because like as a producer, I focus on the pocket and the rhythm and the groove or whatever you're gonna do there, especially because this is a pretty groovy track. You know, lay down that groove, get that solid foundation of bass, drums, and chords, or bass, drums, and guitar, rhythm guitar, and then just sing and like figure out the melodies on top of that. And like I said before, the arrangement wise, I don't think this little rap thing at the beginning really works. I think it's just kind of like, what? This is weird. It just feels weird. I just be like, huh? It's kind of off-putting, you know? Like I'm like, what? Like, where are we right now? Like, you just took us right into your world, and I think you need to warm up. You need to warm us up a little bit, and I think that could be easily achieved with like, you know, like a bass, drum, rhythm section. Like, get a foundation, and then the guitars kind of come in, you know, and then you come in with this this melody and this hook. I don't think you need any of this stuff. We don't need to know like why you wrote the song or what's going on. If you want to put that stuff there, put it at the end, you know? Like, yo, that's why I wrote this song sort of thing. I feel like that's kind of more like, you know, they say a good story, you should always start at the climax. And then, you know, you should go back to telling how you got to that climax. And a lot of movies do that, right? But yeah, you gotta just like get the story down. But yeah, see you, dude. Into Ashes. Peace out, bro. Have a good one. The last MC. So you guys, the last MC is leaving the building. No more MCs are here. Apparently. But yeah, those are my notes, Seed Squatch. I think you got to really like work on the groove. That's 100% like my feelings on that. But yeah, let's see where we were. Zedzilla, somebody else. All right, you guys show some love. Like, I feel like nobody's showing love on this thing, man. Like, what do we got? 19 people in here? Show love. I got 4 thumbs up. Y'all are haters. Let me be the hater here. You guys got to balance it out, you know? All right, let's go. Zedzilla in the house. I don't see, like, this is 6 minutes, 50 seconds. We're going to see.
Body else. You said you never give your body to nobody else. You said you would never leave or tell me why you left. I guess we made each other better for somebody. I guess we made each other better for somebody else. You said you never give your body to nobody else. You said you would never leave or tell me why you left. I guess we made each other better for somebody else. We both made each other better for somebody else. You said you never give your body to nobody else. You said you would never leave or tell me.
This is like almost a hard pass for me. Just because I'm like, what? Are you just going to keep saying that? Like, I just feel like, what? I don't get this track at all. But hopefully we go into some other part soon.
Why you left? I guess we made each other better for somebody else. I said what we gon' do with somebody else. Don't think my heart would be true with nobody else. I was trying to right wrongs with you, boo you up and down. Now I'm home all alone, thinking by myself. See, I know loving me wasn't easy. 10 plus, please believe me. I mean, shot but a little freaky. Plus attitude was like teach me. To the point she come to my shows. At the point I wasn't worried about hoes. I mean, I just point she come out her clothes. Now there's no point to chop the closed doors. I guess we made each other better for somebody else. You said you never give your body to nobody else. You said you would never leave or tell me why you left. I guess we made each other better for somebody else. We both made each other better for somebody else. You said you never give your body to nobody else. You said you would never leave or tell me why you left. I guess we made each other better for somebody else. Everything we had built and gotta throw away. Even though these pains and feelings don't just go away. I thought I'd never ever witness a day you go astray. I wish I knew what I had to do, I had the words to say. Doing role play, I be like, this mine, no way I got a chick this fine. Get on top and have your way this time. Make your bust yours while I bust mine. We hit them all about big time. I missed the times by the mixed signs. Now you no longer call this line. I guess it's over now, you want his time. We made each other better for somebody else. You said you never give your body to nobody else. You said you would never leave or tell me why you left. I guess we made each other better for
Okay. I don't think the hook's strong enough to be a hook, to be honest. Like you gotta rethink that hook. Especially if you're gonna put this out. The mix is terrible. I don't really like the mix at all. I think the kick drum's just like the only thing I'm hearing. And then I'm just hearing like really thin vocals that are kind of auto-tuned and weird. The parts that stand out to me, this part and this part up here. Okay, so let's play these two parts.
Made each other better. I guess we made each other. You said you'd never give your body to. I need each other to know for somebody. Now I'm home all alone, thinking by myself. See, I know loving me wasn't easy. 10 plus, please believe me. I mean, shot, but a little freaky. Plus, attitude was like, teach me. To the point she come to my shows. At the point, I wasn't worried about hoes. I mean, I just point she come out her clothes. Now there's no point to chop the closed door. I guess we made you go astray. I wish I knew what I had to do. I had the words to say. Doing role play, I be like, this mine. No way I got a chick this fine. Get on top and have your way this time. Make your bust shorts while I bust mine. We hit them all about big time. I missed the times by the mixed signs. Now you no longer call this line. I guess it's over now, you want his time.
Yo, the two parts you're rapping, super dope, man. Like, I think your voice has really cool timbre, kind of a little wheezy in there. You know, I can hear the influence for sure. But yeah, your rap verses are super dope, super fresh. The hooks are just lacking. I think you get someone to be on the hook as well. It's just too weird, like hearing you on the hook, and it's just kind of being like, like I'm just kind of like bored of that hook. But then like the verses are dope. Like I like your rapping. I guess that's kind of maybe, you know, probably what a lot of people tell you is like you got really strong raps. But yeah, I would stick to like rapping and getting those down and then have someone like put in that hook, but better, you know? I get what your hook is like trying to say, you know, like we made ourselves better for somebody else. Think that's dope. Such a great concept. You know what I mean? But the delivery is just not really like hitting for me. That's okay. You know, other people like it. You know, you got SMG's all about it, you know, and you got, you know, Kid Strange is like, yo, definitely, right? Cool vibes. There you go. You got feedback there. The guys like it. So let's move on. Carl D's. Let's go.
Daddy used to break it down and turn it loose. Get the crowd with my gin and juice. Keeping that spotlight all night long. Daddy paint the town from an old tour bus. Hang with the boys and we're drinking cuss. Shut the bar down and we still roll strong. Things sure have changed since the little girls came along. But now Daddy's home with the farm hand, bringing all the party that a minivan can. I can light it on fire with my dinner plan, cause I'm playing tea party like a big strong man. When the kids go down, you can line us up. Over the car seats down on my pickup truck. Go defunct down and lay your party down. Put your hands up with your whiskey and a sippy cup. This is how we roll, friends understand. We all grow up, do the best we can. Change it up from a late night party scene. Trade the GT for MPG, PBS instead of MTV. Best of luck staying up past 9:15. Ain't life grand when you're hanging with a family man. But now Daddy's home with the firm hand, bringing all the party that a minivan can. I can light it on fire with my dinner plan, cause I'm playing tea party like a big strong man. When the kids go down, you can line us up. Pull the car seats out on my pickup truck. Go defunct down and lay your party down. Put your hands up with your whiskey and a sippy cup.
Yeah, I love the idea of whiskey in a sippy cup. It's a little provocative, which I like, it's like, just reminds me of like a toddler, sipping whiskey. But yeah, okay. So you got some already some feedback on the distortion on the vocals, so I don't have to say it. Love the violin. Everybody loves the violin. Well structured. The arrangement, I think, good job. Arrangement wise, love it. Vocals are a no-go, man. Like, are you planning on mixing and mastering this track? Because those are like going to be most of my notes here, is that it's just not a record, It's like you got like singer-songwriter in the title, which makes sense. Like, I kind of feel like, okay, so you got it written, you got a song written. But a record, yeah, I think you got a lot of work to do to get to a record. I did this on Wednesday. I actually took a song and I mastered it live, right? And if you just go back to that live I did on Wednesday, you kind of see the difference of, and that song was mixed pretty well, like things glued, gelled. You could tell it was like already, balanced, and things were kind of put in place. But then I mastered it, and I spent some time on it, and it's just night and day, right? Like, it's night and day. You're trying to make a record here. The guitar, the acoustic guitar that comes in on the right, which is really cool. I like that idea of having different rhythm guitars. It's classic, right? But it just feels like it's on its own, and it feels weird, and it feels too dry, and it doesn't feel in the mix. The drums and the vocals and just kind of everything's just kind of not glued together, which is weird for me. But yeah, I like the vibe. I also think there's some sloppy stuff. Like there's a part in the first chorus where you finally hit the tagline of whiskey in a sippy cup, and it feels really rushed. And then the other choruses, you start to pocket it a little bit more. But let's just go back to that part just so you can hear what I'm talking about.
I'm playing tea party like a big strong man. When the kids go down, you can line us up. For the chorus sheets out on the pickup truck. You're defunct down and lay your party down. Put your hands up with your whiskey in a sippy cup.
Like, put your hands down with whiskey in a sippy cup. Like, I'm like, what? Like I think you're rushing that. And I think that needs to be the tagline. So maybe you need to leave some breath there, because you're really saying a lot on the chorus. Like, I just don't really think you need to be saying so much on the chorus. You're like, da 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 da, and then we get in the van, and then things happen, and then we do this and we do that, and then we're gonna go there, and then everything's gonna happen, but then we gotta get there to get the whiskey in the sippy cup. And I just feel like you can leave breath and space to finally hit that tagline. That's whiskey in a sippy cup, whiskey in a sippy cup. Like, give me that tag so we can latch onto that. Even if you got a whiskey in a sippy cup, like, give us a pause, like drop out instruments, make that tag really hit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the song's about, right? Like, we're doing all this stuff. We have a family. We're like going crazy. But here's the thing. Like, that's why we got our whiskey in a sippy cup, right? Because we're trying to balance all this shit, but we're trying to get our little break here. We're trying to get our little vacation. And our vacation, because we got kids and we got all this stuff going on, is we pop the whiskey in a sippy cup. Because I got to get that whiskey in, because shit, So yeah, give it breath. That's the tagline. That's going to put your story together, right? Like, we're doing all this stuff and it's crazy. It's chaotic. Like, we got a family, kids are running around and then getting the minivan and stuff. And that's why we got the whiskey in a sippy cup, right? And then I feel like you can have the bridge kind of, give us that, tie the story together, right? That, like, hey, family life is crazy, but it's fun. We love our family. But, our only vacation is have a little whiskey in a sippy cup, that makes things a little bit easier to deal with. And I think if you're telling the story right, it's going to, it's going to nail it. I think people are really going to get it. But I don't think a lot of listeners right now, I don't think they'd get it. I don't think they'd understand it. They'd be like, what the fuck is this song about? Whiskey in a sippy cup. That's good. I like that. But that tagline has to be sold through with the arrangement. It has to be sold through with the production, the way things are. And You got to nail it down. I mean, you might even have like in the last chorus, like a little, a stack of vocals, like people going, a whiskey in a sippy cup, whiskey in a sippy cup, like have like a crowd kind of chant at the end. I think that'd be fun, or whatever. I don't know. I'm just giving you some recommendations. Whiskey vacation, exactly. So yeah, just you just gotta, I think, like kind of take things out right now, for the arrangement. Let it breathe. I love the violin. Who's doing the fiddle? Dope. Fiddle's great. I think I noticed like you were like trying to bring in the fiddle to kind of like, hey, we're gonna get into a fiddle. We're gonna get into a fiddle. We're gonna get into a fiddle. I don't even think you need to do that. I think it'd be cool to have the fiddle only hit when you got the solo going, just to like, yeah, bring them to Nashville. I love Nashville, by the way. We all need sippy cups, even as adults, straight up. All right, let's go. Hopefully you guys liking this. If you're liking it and you like the feedback, you think it's worth $1, $5, $10, whatever, smash a little, money sign down there and give me a little donation so I can, at least pay for my time here helping you guys out. Name is anonymous for now. Soul Realm Day M4. I don't know what this means, but okay. Name is anonymous for now. Let's get it. All right, so you guys know I don't do beat reviews. Like, what do you want me to say about a beat? Yeah, so I think the kick, I would change the snare. Like, nah. Sorry, guys. Don't send me beats. I'm not gonna review beats. Like, it's just kind of a waste of everyone's time. Like, yeah, that beat's hard. Like, this isn't a beat review. This is a song review, right? Shout outs to Bask Out. How do you say it? Bask Out Music. Really appreciate you, man. Thanks for the $5. Means a lot to me. I love spending my Saturday nights with you guys. So I really appreciate the $5. Means a ton. So I appreciate you. Here, yeah, I need you to roast me, Bradley. Hey, no problem, Kid Strange. You know I can roast your ass. Okay, so people liking the beat. Started initially accidentally sent a long version with a tom interlude. You can just play that second file. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to review beats. I'll be honest with you. If you want your beats reviewed, maybe we'll do a new series with beats, but just kind of wasted time for people. We want to hear some melodies and stuff. This video is going to get viewed, thousands of times over the next year or so. So we want to give people something to listen to. No offense, Street Rat. It's all good. Like, if your name is anonymous, but oh no, you're Street Rat. Okay, so what are you saying? Sorry, I initially accidentally sent a long version. Play that second file. Gotcha. Sorry, guys. There's like a little delay in the chat here. Let's go, Street Rat, in this bitch. What you got, dude? You better tell these people what it is.
Float open, far too long we've drove, braced ourselves to fall, no place to stand. I would answer any call in the
is free for all. Maybe soon someone will come and you'll be found. Maybe soon someone will come and pull you down.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it right there just because I want to give you feedback so I don't forget about it, okay, Street Rat? I fuck with this vibe. I like this vibe, okay? My really good friend, Chris Crummett, up in Portland, Oregon, because that's where I'm born and raised, he produced Dance Gavin Dance, Omarosa Records, and this just like totally reminds me of that, and I love it. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for the $5, dude. It means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Seriously. I want to continue to do this. You know, I just want to be able to afford to do it. So this right here is super dope. I love the vibe that you have going on. I love your vocals. They need to be mixed better. Like, you need a better mix. Like, if you need a mixing engineer, you let me know, right? Like, come on, dude. Been mixing for 21 years, right? But this second part where you're like this shit, cut that section in half. That's too long. We can't be 1 minute and 40 seconds in, and this can't be 5.5 minutes long. It won't do well with market viability. And I'm serious, like, you could get this song on playlists with Dance Gavin Dance, Omarosa, post-hardcore shit. Guaranteed. All right? But I'm going to keep going. Let's go.
What little faith is deficient?
And bringing this part in, I see you got like kind of this soul thing. I think it'd be really dope to start having some guitars kind of come in here. Think like arpeggiated guitars, right? Like just have some movement come in, because now you're like in the song. You're almost 2 minutes in, bro. Like, we need something completely different.
Running low. Now we're slow. Our dreams in way, holding by the undertow. Horizons losing glow. Everyone under the sun has been found. Everyone under the sun is on the ground.
Yo, this has got vibes, man. Like, you have some really cool shit in here. I want some more dynamics. Like, I want something to come in that's gonna like surprise me, because like I said, most people are not going to even listen for 3 minutes. Like, 3 minutes is like a long song in 2021, you know? I just want to like really make that very, very clear. Like 3 minutes is a long song in 2021. If you got someone's attention for that long, you are killing it. So like try to like figure this out. Like this is your full song right here, right? So start to arrange it that way, you know? If you want it to be market viable, you want it to get streams, you want it to capture attention, you want it to get shares, put on playlists, etc. But if you don't, then don't fucking listen to me because it's great. You got some great shit here. Yo, here's the thing for me. Like, if I were you, Street Rat, and dude, you can take my feedback or not, bro. Like, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. Like, straight up. Any of you guys take my feedback or not, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I've built businesses that do $250,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So I want to help you. That's what I'm doing. And I get excited about it because I fucking love it. Like, I love building business with music and, like, you know, captivating people, you know, telling your story. I would take this vibe, like your songwriting vibe, and make that, those are those songs. And then what I would do, dude, is just make an instrumental with like vocalese kind of vibes and just like make another album or another band or something where you're just doing the jam band shit. Because I promise you, people are going to want to stream your jams and stuff for hours, dude. Guaranteed. There's jam bands out there that are just like killing it. They're killing it, dude. They're killing the streaming game. They make a living just off streaming. And you can do that because you got these chops. Like, I don't know who's playing bass and guitar, but if it's you and the drums and all that, like, just do a jam band album. Do like a 5-song EP. Start by dropping singles, right? Drop a single. Drop another single. Drop another single. Make sure the artwork's really cool. Make sure it's really creative, right? And then just do jam band albums. But if you're going to do this artistry stuff with vocals and everything, this is a separate thing, bro. Make records. Make fucking records. Stop making 5.5-minute blended your record with like jamming and like, I don't really know how to arrange, but I went to music school and I know jazz theory. I can hear it, bro. Don't worry. Where'd you graduate from, Street Rat? Where'd you go to school for music? Tell everybody here. Yeah, see, so you're playing everything but the drums. I could tell, dude. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you guys build business, right? Like, you guys are on the mailing list. A lot of people just, like, unsubscribe because they're like, that motherfucker Bradley sends me way too many emails. Way too many emails. Way too many emails. I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I going to help you? Like, you just unsubscribe after I sent you 3 emails and you never read one of them? Like, I'm trying to, like, give you guys game, like, to take your music and take your ideas and your creativity, turn it into a business, right? Okay, so here we go. So you had a little tutor. Great. So you gotta, like, you're really, like, showing off your theory, though, like, with this stuff. Like, you're playing chords and you're borrowing chords and stuff. And I think, yeah, I just think, like, that's a jam band thing. Like, just make your jam band, bro. And then make your records. And promote your jam band as a different thing. Make it ethereal. I don't know how to say that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just go there and make that album. And drop singles and then drop, like, a fucking album where it can just be put in playlists and people could just be driving. Like, dude, I want to listen to this. I'm going to keep playing this, obviously, because I'm feeling the vibe. But I want to listen to this while I'm like on a road trip to New Mexico from LA. Like straight up. But I don't want to hear like the vocals in there. I want this stuff to be a different record, you know? Yo, straight up, total vibe. But like, if you're making a jam band record, that's your hook right there. And also, okay, if you want to know my honest, like, producer Bradley opinion on the song, if you want to make this a song, like straight up, just let's make it a commercial record. Take this part right here and put it over here. Like, check it out.
Slow, our dreams in way, holding by the undertow, horizons losing glow. Everyone under the sun has been found. Everyone under the sun is on the ground.
Okay, so like hit us with like that dramatic shit after you play some mellow stuff. So it has like this like, whoa, that was surprising, that shocked me, and it's gonna keep me listening. And then go into a verse, right? And then go into a pre-chorus, and then use this as the chorus, write a melody on top of that, right? Like have a little hooky melody, drop back out, go to a verse, you know? Like you gotta structure it so it makes sense for like radio play, right? And then make it about 3.5 minutes long. I think you can cut it down. And then if you want to do all this jammy stuff and you love doing that shit, make a jam record, you know? So that's my my feedback for you on that. I think it's arrangement stuff for the most part. Great shit, man. Good job. I wouldn't have spent that much time on that record if I didn't actually dig it, you know? Rick the Rider. You guys liking this stuff? Throw some thumbs up. Donate $1, $2, $5, $10, $8,000. Just click the little money symbol down there if you guys are digging this. I do this for free. Can't monetize these videos at all. They're all copyrighted, right? Because you got all this copyrighted music on here. And I just do this for you guys, so you don't really have to donate. I do it for free anyway for you guys. Rick the Rider, are you here? Let's go. Freedom mastered.
Hey,
Forever freedom, that's my mantra as long I'm breathing. Don't trip, I'm leaving. Crossing paths, don't see the reason. Opinions leave them. Where I'm heading, don't think I need them. No longer dreaming, so surreal, fake love can even deny this evening. For day ones that still believe in this path I'm keeping. Flashing lights, one day we beaming. Our passion screaming, we been eating while y'all been sleeping. You need to take your time. Once you find what you're seeking, go and run this world round. Build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, run this world round. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, run this world round. Situation with the hits I'm making, tell me why you hating. Remember rhyming in my homie's basement. Now I'm up and I stand adjacent. People writing with the drive I'm chasing. No procrastination, that's like graduation. Fascination for imagination, mad amazing. Abandonation with the path I'm taking. Ain't no secret that I'm passionate. Do this type of music, share my passion with those who end up hating, end up doubting, can't imagine it. My future filled with blessings. Ain't no dark skies masking this. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, run this world round. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, build your movement, get it poppin'. Run this world round, run this world round.
All right, cool. Kind of feels like an interlude on an album, maybe an intro to an album, you know, something like that. Coming in like that, real hard, is gonna be tough on a record.
Hey, forever freedom. That's my mantra as long I'm breathing.
I mean, I dig it. I like that you don't waste anyone's time. That means a lot to me. Any sort of arrangement like that where people are like, yo, bam, bam. I'm in the verse. I'm hitting it right now. Like, I love that shit. I think you've kind of overdone the compression. You've kind of overdone the mastering. That kind of stuff just sounds just a little too overdone to me. You know, that's fine though. Like you do what you do. I would smooth this record out. It feels smooth. You got that like little, like that little electric key kind of vibe going in the back. I don't think it needs to be so rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is just tons of compression. I can hear it. I can hear all that. I can hear the limiting, you know, the mastered, you know, I can hear the mastering like crazy, which I don't necessarily like too much in records. I don't want to hear that. I just want to feel like the vibe of the record. You know, Kendrick's really good at that. Obviously, he's got like some of the best engineers in the world, right? But, you know, he's got Ali, you know, he's got Ali, but also he's got some of the greatest mastering engineers in the world working on his records. And this kind of reminds me of that vibe, but you want to keep it smooth still, and you want to keep certain elements kind of crunchy or whatever to cause, you know, some juxtaposition so that you can have things stand out. Everything kind of just sounds super crunch, like the kick drum's super crunch, the vocals super crunch, saturation, compression, and it's like I'm losing the message a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So like I want to hear the message more. Also like the hook, I think you can just kind of chop it in half in places. I don't need to hear the run this world round, you know, like that's kind of a dated vibe anyway. If you're gonna do that, like just cut it in half. But I mean, the thing that sticks out most to me is like your lyrical delivery, you know, your tonality, the rhythms you're doing, the syncopation, the story you're telling. It's very clear, you know, like you really thought it out. Like you're a good writer. So, and you're Rick the writer. So it makes sense. I know you guys dig it. Look at this was fire, dude. You got so much love going on. See, amazing. You got is Rick in the chat because he's like, yo, I gotta hit this dude up. You're a lyricist, man. You're telling a story. I love that, and that's the biggest part about music. So let's move on. Bask Out. I think it's Bask Out. I don't know. Let's go.
to dance, and maybe she's not so impressed. Did you forget to tell your friends about the shot they came the end? I think you lost your mind in the air, cause of the way you changed your hair. I gotta see the face on you, yeah, she's got the face on you. Won't you leave me out? You've never seen me around, so now you wanna go out. Just leave me out, you never heard of my own sound. Thinking about cold out.
All right, so Bask Out, couple things right away that hit me are the guitar line needs to be like timing-wise, it needs to be locked in. Feels ahead of the beat, you know, like it just kind of feels like choppy and like not really like the vibe. Maybe get a player that's like a little bit more advanced on it. I think that would help it a lot. Second thing is the vocals are really thin, like they're super thin. So just look at the frequencies you're swooping out of the vocals and maybe swoop those frequencies out of something else to make the vocals sit back in the track and make sense. But they feel really thin right now. They don't have power to them. Maybe give them some space as well by throwing a little verb on them. You know, light verb. Also like a little pre-delay, you know, throw some things that are going to kind of tuck it back in the mix a little bit. It just feels a little bit kind of copy and pasted on top.
She said, another excited for the night. Like it's alright where I started this fight. Don't let my way deceive you, it's not like in the books. But I have a feeling it's just about my looks. I think you lost your mind in the air, cause of the way you changed your hair. You gotta see the face on you, yeah, she's got the face on you. But won't you leave me out? You've never seen me around, so now you wanna go out. Yeah, just leave me out. You never heard of my own sound. Thinking about cold out. Yeah.
Something that will instantly make this more production worthy, Bask Out, is to double the guitar exactly. Okay, you're never going to get an exact double, and that's why we get wide, you know. So double that guitar, like give it a different tone. I don't like the tone of the guitar that you're using. It sounds DI'd, and then you're like putting it through either an amp simulator or just nothing at all. It just doesn't sound good, right? Like throw it through an amp, reamp it, use a better amp simulator. But yeah, you need something better there, and stack the guitars. You know what I mean? And then pan left and right. You know what I mean? And dude, I've done guitars where I've literally done, I'll do left and right using Blues Deluxe, and then I'll do a left and right using a different head and a different amp, and then I'll do left and right doing a DI and modeling an amp, and then I'll do a left and right, and I'll stack all those guitars, and I'll figure out what the tones, like where do the tones sing the best through which amps and which plugins, and I'll just find those tones, and I'll just kind of like, you know, oh, this one works really great in the 3 to 5K, you know, so I'm going to accentuate that. I'm going to kind of tone out a little bit of the other stuff and carve it, and then I just kind of like use like 4, 5, 6 stacks of guitars, you know, like, and then as you're producing, what you do is you make that guitar fucking incredible, right? And then you're like, oh, I got to match what that guitar is doing now. How dope that sounds. I got to match everything else. I got to bring everything else up. So then you start bringing the drums, you know, you start thickening out the drums. You guys, how many of you guys, real question, how many of you guys have picked up the song creation formula that I just put out in Logic? Like literally like the 7+ hours of me going through beginning to end making a track. Like how many of you guys here? I just want to know, because that formula and like what I've done, like breaking down every single video module of making a song from beginning to end, you're going to learn more than you've ever learned. I guarantee more than you've learned in music school, college. I don't give a shit. I went to music school. I spent $100,000. You feel me? Like, I'm telling you, like the stuff that I'm teaching in that, and you go through that and you hit me up with questions and you get into the Facebook group and you start sharing your music and stuff and getting feedback, guarantee you, you'll take this song another fucking planet. It'll be completely different. I promise you. Yo, welcome, Ernest. That's what's up. You're not going to be disappointed. I promise you. Yeah, guitar is really hard, okay? Alan picked it up. That's what's up. Yeah, you got to check that out ASAP, dude. Blake, you have to get into that, because like the stuff I'm doing here live, like imagine me like making a track and explaining every single step of my thought process as I go, right? And that's just, it's just, dude, it's $47. Like I spent $100,000 on sound, like a degree in sound, right? And like all this stuff is culminating after 21 years, degree in sound, all the credits. And I just put this together for you guys. And it was like 1 week where I just was on a buzz, dude. I was like, I have to put this together. And I don't know what it was. Like, I just like, it's like the spirit took me over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I got to make this thing. So I like sat down and I filmed it all myself. And it was so hard, dude. Like hitting record and then doing the thing. And my camera ends at 29 minutes. So I'm like, doing everything and I'm showing everything in every step and I'm like trying to dial in. It was just really precise. So it goes through mixing, mastering, all the plugins I use, the production, the drums, everything. And there's a ton of stuff that I throw in. I want you guys to really get into it. Like, Kid Strange, you got it, but have you finished it? Like, go through the fucking course. I promise you guys, it's going to mean so much. But anyway, getting back to this, Bask Out is like, you need production, right? Like, you need to understand production. You need to understand, like, when I put a guitar layer in, like, is just one guitar, like, you're not going to be able to get that one guitar like to sound huge or to sound fat or to sound exciting. You have to stack guitars. You have to stack. You have to produce. So if you don't understand production, like, get that creation formula I did. Like, or learn this shit, learn the production stuff. But dude, I want you guys really to understand this stuff. It's super fucking important that you understand how to produce, because that's how you're doing songs nowadays. It's 2021. We're not making songs where we just like, oh, it just takes one guitar and it's just a cool lick. Like, this is not 1991, dude. Like, this is a totally different world. And the AI, all this stuff knows this shit. Included in the mentorship package. You're part of the Radium mentoring group, right? Alex, let me know, dude. It's not included in that package. This is a completely separate thing. But a ton of other stuff is with the mentoring stuff. Obviously, like, you guys get access to me, Alex. You text me all the time, bro. All right, so let's get back into this song. And it's all about production, though, for me, for this song, Bask Out. But you see that guitar right there, like, everything around it just sounds small and it doesn't sound produced and it doesn't sound big enough, right? And that's because you got one guitar. So you stack the guitars, you make the guitars bigger, you're going to go, oh, fuck, now I got to make the drums bigger. Then you're going to start making a record. You're going to start creating and developing sonics, right? So that's my feedback for you right now. Because once you start getting those sonics, you'll be like, oh, how do I get the vocal to be big, right? Well, that's the next step, right? Then you learn vocal production. You'll learn how to get that vocal to be big and stacked. And then you start writing good harmonies and you start recording your vocals through chains and like doubling your vocals on parts and ad-libs and punctuating certain things, right? So it's all about production for this kind of stuff, especially what you're doing here. But I love it, man. I think it's great. I think there's basic elements to it that you just need to learn better production. You need to learn better drum programming. Again, I cover all that in the song formula, the song creation formula. Like, I go through drum programming, like how you do this stuff, what I'm doing, how I stack, how I layer, what I do with EQs, what compressors I use, what saturation I use, how I mix as I go, shaping sonically, crafting sounds, all that stuff. writing melodies. Like I write vocals, I sing on it, I write everything, hooks, pre-choruses, everything. New duo, but we haven't released anything. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go to the next one, which is K6, 11, fetch that, 1111. There's a lot of 11s in here. Nah, it's like, it's clipped out. It's just a beat. Just not doing that. Toby, are you part of the Radium round table? I'll definitely skip for your shit. Yeah, you have to go through it, man. Like, and you know, it's just part of the game, man. You got to learn this shit. Yeah, it's extremely valuable. 1000%. I think it's easily worth $1,000 or more. I would not fuck with you guys. I don't do this for the money, you guys. I fucking love what I do. You know, I woke up this morning, I have 97 cents in my checking account, my personal checking account. Okay? Just so you guys understand. Like you want to see? I'm going to show you guys right now. Just so you guys can you guys can understand the reality of being an entrepreneur, right? I don't even know my login here cuz it's on my phone, but see if that works. Oops. Yeah, I don't know my login, but 97 cents is in my checking account right now. I went to get a coffee today down on Hollywood Boulevard, and my card got declined on my debit card. See what I'm saying? Like this is entrepreneurship. This is music, right? So you guys have to understand, like you think like, oh, I've made all this money with music. Yeah, so I put all my money back into my business, bro. Like, why do you guys think you get all those emails? Like, I literally, like, I shit you not, I pay $250 for MailChimp account every month. You know, like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, somebody needs to buy me a coffee. I put it on my girlfriend. She's a nurse, right? She's an RN. She makes $130,000 a year. I'm like, my business makes money. I don't make any money. I don't take any money out of my business. So just so you guys know. That's neither here nor there. I'm just letting you guys know, like, it isn't about the music. It's not about the money. It's about like finding those records, that music that really moves you, you know? And if you guys, I don't know who's on here right now, but if you guys want to hear the latest single that I'm about to drop in March, I'd be happy to play it for you guys, but only if you guys want to. I never want to waste anyone's time on this live, but I'd love to play it for you. It's something I produced, wrote, mixed, mastered, all that stuff. So let me know. I like that, dude. I like that, James. James, that's Radium, dude. That's my business. That $47 goes to my business, and you'd be insanely surprised by how much I spent on advertising, man. It's like growing a music business is probably the most expensive thing in the world. And I've had Radium going for like 4 years. It's fucking hard, dude. It's really hard. Yeah, you got to invest in the craft. That's all I invest in. All right, you guys want to hear some Bradley? You want to hear some Bradley Deniston? All right. So first I got to show you the album artwork cuz I'm pretty excited about it. So here's the album artwork. It's called Stolen Love, and it's going to drop in March. I don't know when yet, but, you know, it's coming, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to play it for you guys. I wrote this. I sang on it. It's like 100% me. Produced it. Had, I had different players on it. I have a guitar player that played on it, bass player that played on it. But, yeah, I'd love to get your guys' opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play it for you guys right now. Let's go. I'm going to play that Stolen Love. I'm actually pretty excited because I'm getting live drums on it right now. And I got Jeff Friedel, who plays with Devo, Perfect Circle, drummer for a ton of people. He's super dope. and he's a good friend of mine, so he's gonna play on it, and he digs the vibe. So, but yeah, here it is. I've only played this, I think, on one other live, so you guys give me your feedback, right?
You played with my heart, I gave it again. Dance floor is empty, baby, where have you been? Pouring all the same shots, baby, again. Feels like it's over, it's over. Maybe I should stay, maybe things will change. Maybe I will find a way to just get over it. Too down to go, you're up for games, but baby, for now, go on, don't waste it. Come down for the afternoon, she's giving that attitude. Stolen love, it's stolen love. Keep pulling in my heart, the waiting is so hard. Stolen love, you've stolen love. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 shots in deep, baby, save me from this scene now. Turn the lights down low, go and take it slow. You steal the show, so fine now. Wandered in all alone, looking down at your phone. Make him wait outside for the first time. He's down to go, you're up for games. Baby, for now, go on, don't waste it. Come down for the afternoon, keep giving that attitude. Stolen love, it's stolen love. Keep pulling at my heart, the waiting is so hard. Stolen love, you stolen love. Come down for the afternoon, she giving that attitude. Stolen love, it's stolen love. Keep pulling at my heart, the waiting is so hard. Stolen love, you've stolen love. You've stolen all your love, baby, 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 baby. All the games you play. Stolen love.
Yeah, dude, you nailed it, James, for sure. Sting is a huge influence, but it's funny, man. Like I didn't really reference anything for that. I just kind of made the track. Blake, plan on having visuals for the song, dude. What I really want to do for the song visually is I want to basically have an animation. I want to make an animation with, and if you guys know any animators, that'd be fucking sick. But I want to have an animation of basically like like this guy, like goes around, this character goes around, and it's all animated, right? And the guy goes around and he's like, goes to a bar and he's like giving up a piece of his heart, and like the girl's like giving up her piece of her heart, like he's still in love, like, cause the song is really about like, it's about how everybody steals love, right? Like that's how the world goes around. Like none of you guys in the chat right now are in love with anybody that hasn't already been in love with someone, you know what I mean? Unless you're like 12, right? So it's kind of the way that the world works. It's like we steal love from each other. And then when we finally find someone that we're like, yo, I'm ready to commit to you and I'm going to be with you. I'm going to marry you. I'm going to be your boyfriend, girlfriend forever, whatever. And that's the person you're going to stay with. Like you kind of give up like the last bit of your heart, which is like that little half heart or whatever, but it means a lot. Right. So I want to like have the, like, an animated series music video, which, man, I got to get a budget put together for it. I don't know. Maybe I'll kickstart it or something. But basically it'd be an animation of like, you know, boy going around like stealing love from all these girls and people, like, you know, at bars and at the park and all whatever. And then like it goes to the girl, and the girl is like doing the same thing. She's like going to the club with her friends, and like she's stealing heart pieces from like guys and stuff. And then at the end, those two characters come together and they kind of give each other whatever's left of their little heart, you know what I mean? And it would be based on kind of like this kind of the album artwork, but like this caricature, and it would be like animated, you know? So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the idea that I have for the music video. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Let's do a couple more. I gotta actually get going pretty soon because it's like 7:37. But I appreciate all you guys doing this, man. This is amazing. Like Carl, that's what's up, dude. Really, really appreciate that, dude. It means a lot to me. But yeah, that's gonna be the first single I drop. I got a few more. I've been working on songs for years, obviously. So let's do a couple more and then let's call it a night. Let's say happy Saturday night. Oh, Toby's in the round table. You know what that means? We're gonna skip to your song. I don't see your song though, Toby. Is it under? What's it under? You gotta let me know. Yeah, I appreciate that, Blake. Yeah, the song's called Stolen Love, right? Like, it's all about the hook. It's like dancey. It's got to be a vibe. Like, that's what it's all about. Yeah, I'd love for you to give me feedback, of course, dude. It's under New Dumaire. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. Didn't we already do that, New Dumaire? I don't see it. Did you upload to the link? Toby? Yeah, you know, Street Rat, I scored an anime called Cannon Busters for Netflix, and my buddy LaShawn Thomas, he's one of the best animators in the world, right? Like, he does anime and stuff, so he could easily find me, you know, someone that can do that. You know, he did Boondocks and, you know, Legend of Korra and all sorts of different anime. And he's one of the best storyboard artists in the world, you know? Like, he's worked on everything. Oh, SMG, yeah. So let's get a couple more, whoever's in here. So I don't see your Toby Ember. I don't see Ember. Like, where do you see that somewhere? Do you guys see it? I don't see it in here. I don't know when you uploaded it, but oh, New Dumaire. Okay. Yo, SMG, are you part of the Radium Roundtable? The only reason I'm skipping is because Toby's part of the Radium Roundtable, man. Like, you know, that's just kind of how this works now. But let's get into this.
Circle.
It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, yeah, yeah. Shorty, you burn my heart, now it's looking like ember. Shorty, I fell in love, I was yelling out timber. Shorty, you burn my heart, now it's looking like ember. Shorty, I fell in love, I was yelling out timber.
Heart cold like timber, feeling so tender. Why you left me in the dark? Should've told me from the start. Now I'm scrolling on Tinder. Heart cold like timber, so cold, feeling so tender. Why you left me in the dark? Should've told me from the start. Now I'm scrolling on Tinder.
Yeah.
Why you had to do me like that? Why you had to do me like that? You ain't have to do me like that. You ain't have to do me like that. Why you had to do me like that? Why you had to do me like that? No, you ain't have to do me like that. No, you ain't have to do me like that.
Yeah.
Spilling, feelings going down the drain. killing, you made a killing, yeah. Cause why you make me feel this way? Lost me with a bum, lost me with a bum. I'm dumb, but you dumb, I'm dumb, but you dumber. And if you still got it, yeah. Maybe lose my number.
Yeah. Butterflies, blue skies, that's what you made me feel. Now I got some new eyes. Now I see what's real. Yeah, I know that love don't last, so I gotta keep it in the past. Baby, just give me that nasty. I'ma stretch you like taffy.
Why you had to do me like that? Why you had to do me like that? You ain't have to do me like that. No, you ain't have to do me like that. No. Why you had to do me like that? Why you had to do me like that? No, you ain't have to do me like that. You ain't have to do me like that.
Yo, it's dope. I think it'll do really well on like TikTok and shit. Like honestly, like see, people are fucking with it. Want it on the playlist, dude. Yeah, I like this track. I think it's super dope. The hook is super catchy. I think, you know, like just trying to get across like the actual production a little bit more. It's gonna be really hard. Like this intro is gonna be really hard to catch people.
Circle.
Yo, if you guys let me take a piss, I'll do a live master of this track right now. You guys into that? You want to do that? You let me know. I really got to pee though. You got to give me like 2 minutes to take a piss. And then I come back, I'll do a master of this live for new Dumaire and show you guys a couple things that I would do. But if you guys really want me to do that, I'll do it. You let me know. I love doing the live masters. It's pretty fun. Hey, see you later, dude. Thanks for tapping in, Bask Out. Appreciate you. I also joined the round table to get roasted. I love that. Kid Strange, you're going to get your ass roasted, bro. Yeah, really. If I could take a piss, I'll do a live master of this. I'll master it live, and I'll show you guys exactly what I would do to master it. And obviously, new Dumaire, I think you'd like that. Yo, swag tight rule. If you join the Radium roundtable, I'll review your song before I master this. You let me know. But I gotta take a piss though, guys. So if you give me a break, you know, I've been going for an hour and 45 minutes. So I just gotta pee. Let me know. I don't want to piss myself. That's never cool. Like peeing yourself is not cool. You know, regardless of the comedy movies. Otherwise, I'm either going to take a piss or I'm going to just end it right now. Okay, cool. So Toby's into it. Okay, all right. Yeah! Swag Tight World is in! All right, you guys, let me take a piss, all right? I'll be right back, I promise. Pause. All right, you guys still there? All right, so I'm gonna get into the reviews of anyone that that joined the Radium Roundtable, just because, you know, I gotta support you guys. Like, there's got to be incentive for people to actually join this shit. So if you did join and you're part of the group here on YouTube, just drop a comment right now. Say like, yo, I joined, whatever, so I can review your song. And then if anyone's still around after that, like, I'll do a live master of this new Dumaire Ember track. Okay, nice. We got Blake still in the house. That's what's up. Oh, we got plenty of y'all, dude. Like, hey, I appreciate you guys spending Saturday night with me. You know, I'm a total nerd, so like, I'll spend my Saturdays, Sundays making music, doing these reviews and shit, and you know, making, you know, a little bit of time for you guys and just kind of having fun. I have fun with this shit. So yeah, I took the elevator to the 10th floor. I'm like, guys, I got 97 cents in my account, and then I just got in my elevator. I fucking wish, dude. The death of Norma Jean. All right, so we know Alan has joined. I saw you joined the roundtable, right? Alan, also tap in with the exclusive masterclasses that comes with that. All you have to do is go to the YouTube, I think it's like the membership or announcement or something like that part of it. And you'll see all the masterclasses. I'm going to be uploading stuff for just the people in the roundtable. $5 a month. Keep it really, really, really affordable for everyone, and try to help you guys get you reviews every single week. That's what's included with all this stuff for $5 a month. I want to review your music so you can release records that are going to monetize for you, okay? So I'm going to go into Alan, okay, and Kid Strange. Okay, so we'll do Alan and then we'll do Kid Strange, all right? But yeah, man, I love this track. I was going to give you feedback on it. The biggest feedback I'd give you is like, don't do this intro at the beginning, like where it's like, oh, blah, blah, with the little thing. And the drums, the production on the drums just need to be like a little bit stronger, right? And I'll do a live master so you can see like you really need to mix and master on this really badly. It just needs to come out. Like, things about it need to come out. But I fuck with it. I really, really like it. And I think a lot of people like it. Okay, so Swag Tight World, I'll get to you as well. You guys just keep reminding me, but the first one I'm going to do is Alan, The Death of Norma Jean, okay? Let's go. I'm excited to hear it. And hey, welcome, dude. Welcome, Alan. And make sure to always ask for feedback, bro. Like, that's what this is about.
Standing at the back door.
Okay, dope. I like the track. I think it's really cool. I think there's definitely a vibe to it. It reminds me of like Danzig, you know what I'm saying, from Misfits. I think the vocal really needs to be like, you got to kind of reshape the song a little bit more. I feel like the vocal needs to be more forward and like eccentric, like centered, you know what I mean? Instead of kind of like in the back and like tucked into the mix. The guitars are like really dry and like really forward, which kind of just, I don't know if it works too well. I think your tone on the guitar, like I said earlier to another person, I think you need to stack the guitars, you know, like the the rhythm guitars on the sides. I think if you stack those up and you got some better tones, they just sound like too like dry, like de-eyed, you know, or just like going through a Marshall head or something like that. You know, it just feels very like kind of boring and bland. And I feel like having more movement to the guitars and more like just kind of more like rhythm and like spanky and just more live, you know, like just more tone. Like I feel like it needs more tone to the guitars. And then the vocals need to be like more like in your face, like, you know, Norma Jean, like that needs to be like, yeah. I feel like they've been really thinned out to fit into the mix rather than the vocals centered and you know, the mix around the vocals rather, right? So that's always something people get backwards sometimes, you know. They like make the track, they record the guitar, the drums, all that stuff, and then they do the vocal. Like for me, I'm like, yo, put the bass and drums and like some rhythm guitars down and just put the vocal in, or just the drum and bass and like record the vocal and then tuck, you know, make everything else around the vocal to hug around the vocal, because the vocal's so important. But I like the vibe of the vocal. It needs to be de-essed. It's very like sibilant, you know, it's got like lots of sibilance to it, which I think you can really smooth out and go more for what you got going on, which is like in between the throat and the chest, which I fucking love, you know, like, but that Danzig feel like so dope. And I think it's cool, like the death of Norma Jean, like super sick. Just kind of like, you know, Motorcycle Club kind of shit, which I fuck with heavy. But you got to understand like the production again. Like I think a lot of this comes down to production. It comes to stacking guitars, getting guitar tones, you know, layering stuff, you know, fucking around with saturation, distortion algorithms, pedals, tape saturation, you know, tubes, heads, like different guitar heads, stacks, and like using different guitars. Like a lot of the times when we're recording guitars, I'll do like a telly through a Blues Deluxe for like a, you know, lead kind of lick or like an ARP thing. And then I'll have like a Strat going through like a Bogner for like some thickness, you know, like you got to layer stuff. It's got to have a lot of texture. That's where you get your sonics from. It's where you get your fucking, you get your beef from. You got to fill up all the space, you know? And it's sounding good. Like I like this track. I think it's really dope. It's got that old school vibe. Oh, we got a feature here. You want to come in and say hi? Come say hi. Come on. Don't be awkward in the back of the camera. We got a real live nurse here, guys. Say what's up. This is Amanda. She's back. She just got done with 12 hours, 12-hour shift. Where's the beef? Yeah, beef. Beef?
Is he being nice to you guys?
Am I being nice to you guys? Be honest. Yeah, I try to be nice. Yeah, hey, Alan, of course, man. Hopefully it's useful, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta beef that shit up. Hey, Blake said hi, Amanda. She said hi, Blake. Yeah, you gotta have the queen in the house, man. Super important. But yeah, so let's get in the next one. Who was next in the Radium Roundtable? Like who do I got next on the vibes here? Just make sure and remind me. Oh, I got Christopher, yeah. All right, so Kid Strange, let's go. Blake, did you join the Radium Roundtable? I would love to get your song reviewed. I have to skip through people if I have people that are in the round table. You know what I mean? It's just the way I got to do it. Got to give these guys incentive to be a part of the group. All right, Christopher Briones, which is actually Kid Strange. Let's go.
Some days I feel like I wanna let go. Tell me why I'm so low. Some nights I feel like I'm all alone. Won't somebody pick up the phone? Some nights I feel are just way too cold for me to trust you with a heart of gold. And I know no one knows how the story unfolds. We're all trying to keep it under control. Mama said don't listen to the naysayers. All they do is bring us down. Dust yourself.
Yeah, so right there, like, I lost your vocal, right? Like, Kid Strange, I don't know what room you're listening to in, but you're not hearing that, like, that low mid frequency because you probably, like, in your speakers, and I'm guessing you probably have, let me guess off the top. I'm going to say your speakers are the Yamahas. They're going to be the Yamaha, either the HS7 or the HS8. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Because here's the thing I noticed right away is like, and they're not set up right in the room because you're getting like a lot of like in the vocal. It's really hard to understand. I can't hear actually what you're saying in the vocal. So there's like it sounds really muffled, like in the, I would say anywhere from 150 hertz to about 400 hertz. You just have a big issue there. It's like very, like what? I don't get what you're saying right there. Like, it's not clear. It doesn't come through.
Mama said don't listen to the naysayers. All they do is bring us down. Dust yourself off, son, you'll be okay. One day, another day down. How will I know when I'm myself? 'Cause I know how it feels to be somebody else. I can't explain all of this pain I felt contained. I could break. Oh, I drive myself insane and tend to get in my way. All day I wait inside the grave without a way to escape. Right now I wanna give it up, I wanna throw it away. 'Cause day by day is days away, days away. Some days I feel like I wanna let go. Some nights I feel like I'm all alone. Mama said don't listen to the naysayers. All they do is bring us down. Dust yourself off, son, you'll be okay. One day, another day down.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys something really, really fast. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but it's obvious in my room what the problem is. It may not be obvious in your room or on your speakers. One thing I hate about Atoms, by the way, Kid Strange, you said you got Atoms. One thing I absolutely fucking hate about Atoms is that they have like this really, really, really heavy top end, which makes you want to like carve out all the high end because it just like sounds brittle on Atoms. Because that fucking that shitty tweeter like that they promote so hard. It's a ribbon tweeter. It's so good. No, it's shit, dude. It sucks. Sorry. Atoms are not good. I do not like Atoms unless you get into the really, really high end Atoms, and then they're all right. I would say that. I don't think that they're great though. They just don't translate well. And I think that's pretty obvious as you hear the whoo. So I'll show you the frequency real quick, just so I can show you guys this stuff, so you can just kind of, you know, take from this live real quick. So I'm just going to open this up and bring it into Logic, okay? It can be Logic, it can be Pro Tools. Don't get into the whole like, oh, use Pro Tools, use Logic. You can't use that. It doesn't fucking matter what DAW you use. All right, I'm going to get in here, and you can see it's just mastered, like clipped out on the master, right? It's pretty boxed out. But here's the thing, like, here's what I would do. I'll show you exactly where the frequency is that I'm not liking and the frequency that you should fuck with and you should get rid of, because that's really, really important to making this this record actually make sense with the vocals. So I can actually hear the vocals, you know what I mean? Like that's really what I want. I want to get some definition in the vocals. So here's what I'm hearing, and I'll show you exactly where it's at. Okay, so hopefully you guys are hearing that. I haven't done anything besides dip just 1K out of 232. You got a resonant frequency at 232, which means it's also a 460, you know, area. It's also a 125, right? If I went down to 125. Very, very basic shit. So now I can actually hear what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's like my feedback. Like, you got that kind of stuff. The performance is all right. I feel like you're not really singing. You're kind of like, Mama said I trusted it. Like, I think you should let go a little bit more, you know, like really push, maybe get to the diaphragm, you know what I mean? But that's really the big stuff, right? Like, you gotta, oh, you can't hear the output. Yeah, well, you know, here we go. So let me play that for you again, just real quick, so you guys can hear the actual output of that, because it's kind of silly for me not to switch that. We didn't hear a thing though. All right, well, here it is, A and B.
Mama said don't listen to the naysayers. All they do is bring the... Mama said don't listen to the naysayers. All they do is bring us down. Some nights I feel are just way too cold for me to trust you with a heart of gold. And I know no one knows how the story unfolds. World trying to keep it under control. Mama said dust yourself was way too cold for me to trust you with a heart of gold. And I know no one knows how the story unfolds. We're all trying to keep it under control. Mama said don't listen to the naysayers. Only
Okay, so there's like a resonant frequency, and it's funny because like Blake says I can't hear it. It's a big part of the record actually translating, right? So what you really want to listen for, Blake, is you want to listen for the fact that you can actually hear what he's saying now. That's it. Very, very simple. Like, Mama said I listen to the rain but before it's like I can't understand what he's saying. So intelligibility is going to happen a lot when you have resonant frequencies, which could happen in the mic capsule. You're getting too close to it. It could be that you're in the room and it's resonating, all sorts of stuff. But we clear it up. We start to get more definition in the vocal. And that's not with like, I haven't done anything else. I'm just literally clearing up that little space. Oh, no, I can hear it. Gotcha. So, yeah, that's really important. Like, I haven't done anything. You see what I'm saying? This is 125. I took out half a dB. I'd actually go lower on that 125. This is the real problem, is the 232 and the 450 kind of area, okay? So it's like really boxy, and obviously, like, that's what I think when I think the 400 area. But yeah, that 200, 250 to the 4 to 500, you got to look out for those areas, guys. But yeah, that's it for that. I think, you know, if you could really push on the performance, man, like really dial in the performance. I like the track. I think the track is really cool, and it sounds big. It sounds epic and shit. So I think that's really fun. Stack the vocals up, like Mama said, you know, yeah, Mama said, give me the octave, give me the Mama said, Mama said, I'll be waiting for the like, give me some harmonies, you know, like give me some stacks, give me some things to like really feel that out, you know, like make it big, make it like impactful. Go with like a little layer, like it's cool. I like the track, man. You just got to get that production down, right? And again, like, you know, go through that song creation formula and just like literally go step by step, take notes, you know? Yeah, it's a huge difference, dude. It's nothing. It's just like little moves on the EQ, you know? So yeah, you gotta be really careful, like, because if no one can hear what you're saying, they're gonna be like, I don't understand this song. They're like, okay, I'll skip. You know? So I don't want that to happen to you. But otherwise, I like the track, man. Like, I think it's really cool. It has a vibe to it. And then let's do two more, and then I'm gonna get out of here, guys, because obviously I've been going for 2 hours and 13 minutes. But if you drop some coin on me, I'd really appreciate it. You know, hit that little ding ding, throw a little donation, or join the Radium Roundtable. You know, $5 a month. Get you guys some other tutorials and stuff. I've already put up a full mixing and mastering, like a full band, all live recorded instruments. I go through the whole process. It's like 4+ hours. I think you learn a lot from it. It's only available for the Radium Roundtable members of the YouTube. So if you guys want to join that, join it. All right, here we go. We're going to go with YCF the Boss. All right, let's get it. Where are we at? YCF the Boss. Splash. Let's go.
Drippin' in swag, I just let it splash and made them haters hate again. They just hate I made it here. They just hating that I'm him. All I do is win, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go again. Here we go again. I'm drippin' in swag, I just let it splash and made them haters hate again. They just hate I made it here. They just hating that I'm him. All I do is win, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Gotta go get it, I'm living this life. They gonna try, but they don't do it right. I'ma do me, and that's every night. Yeah, slide on the beat like a smooth criminal. Yeah, yeah. I'ma send straight shots, I don't do subliminals. 16 in the clip and 1 in the head.
All right, so I really like this vibe, dude. I think it's really scooped. The mix and the master is really scooped. It's weird. The vocals are weird. They're like they're not really like forward and like grabbing me. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna do anything like that, where it's like, you know, slide in the like, give me some like ad libs, you know, give me some doubles, give me some stuff that's like more interesting, you know, like yeah, slide. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? So like, just make sure you you lock in with that kind of stuff. Make it more dramatic. You know what I'm saying? Which is easy to do with ad libs, doubles, you know, stacks, stuff like that. Just like just little things to like catch our ears. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, slide on the beat like a smooth criminal. Yeah, yeah. I'ma send straight shots, I don't do subliminals. 16 in the clip and 1 in the head for anyone trying to get physical. Put some cash on your head, then hop in the vet. Let's keep the conversation minimal. I know that I got them so hot. That means that they may hop in the vet. Let's keep the conversation minimal. I know that I got them so hot. That means that they mad if you didn't get it. I'm just getting money, counting Benjis. This is my life, I gotta live it. And I'ma keep on going up. And you can never ever take it from me. I got the sauce, got the recipe. And that's why your bitch wanna have sex with me. I'm dripping in swag, I just let it splash. And made them haters hate again. They just hate I made it here. They just hating that I'm him. All I do is
So like that melody, you know, you know, like that whole, when you come in back into the chorus, like you gotta try stacking that up a little bit, right? Like you can have like another vocal in there like stacked up, you know what I mean? Like where it's doing something different, like do like an octave, maybe do a little different timbre, you know, like make it more exciting, like punch it, you know what I mean? It needs to be like not one vocal. It just doesn't sound impactful to me, right? And then your 808 is like just so much on the low mids, like it's incredibly just smashing the low mids. It's too much, right? Which is like making your vocal like swooped out and all that. So really basic. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for Kid Strange here. All right. Because, you know, you guys, I'm here to over deliver for you guys. I've been on here for 2 hours and 18 minutes. I want to over deliver. I want to show you some things that is going to help you instantly. Like, I don't want you to even guess, right? So let's do this. Check this out. All right. I'm going to bring this track in. I'm going to show you real quick. Did it download? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, guys? All right, let me see. YCF the Boss. Okay, why? Okay, got it. No. Sure, quick sampler. It's gonna fuck up all my stuff right here. I just put you into a sampler for some reason. My bad. All right, let's go here. Bam. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna show you just like what you can do if you just start to control that low end a little bit. And like, look at your low end. Like, look at it slamming the limiter, right? It's just too much. Bam. Every time it hits, it's like it's just choking everything down, right? So let's listen to this real quick.
Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Gotta go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm him. All I do is win, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go again. Here we go again. I'm dripping in swag, I just let it splash and made them haters hate again. They just hate I made it here. It's not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Gotta go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Gotta go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like an in. Here we go again. Here we go again. Dripping in swag, I just let it splash and made them hate again. They just hate I made it here. They just hating that I'm him. All I do is win, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go. Beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Gotta go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go again. Here we go again. I'm dripping in swag, I just let it splash and made them haters hate again. They just hate I made it here. They just hating that I'm him. All I do is win, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it, I do it, I'm nice. Gotta go again. Here we go again. The swag I got on is not easy to copy. A lot of them try, but they do it so sloppy. I'm beating the beat up just like I was Rocky. Been in it a minute, that's why I'm so cocky. Admit it, I get it.
You know, just simple moves. And obviously, like, I'd mix this. I wouldn't just, like, try to master this track just because it's not mixed right? Like, the vocals are, like, so, like, like, it's just not, like, when you're rapping hard like that, you need to be, like, on top of the beat. You need to be more modern. It needs to be, like, more forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm trying to go for when I start doing this stuff. And, you know, it's very simple stuff. Like it's just I'm trying to fill out what's lacking in the mix, right? Which kind of sucks because you don't really want to be having to do that. But you know, that being said, like it's pretty basic, like for what I'm trying to look for, right? Like I'm looking for certain things that just don't exist in the mix, right? So as you mix, you got to pay attention to this stuff, and obviously, like you know, as you get the experience to master it more. But check this out. This is like A and B real quick.
Go get it, I'm living this life. They gonna try, but they don't do it right. I'ma do me, and that's every night. Yeah, slide on the beat like a smooth criminal. Yeah. I'ma send straight shots, I don't do subliminals. 16 in the clip and 1 in the head for anyone trying to get physical. Put some cash on your head, then hop in the vet. Let's keep the conversation minimal. I know that I got them so hot. That means that they mad if you didn't get it. I'm just getting money, counting Benjis. This is my life, I gotta live it. And I'ma keep on going up. And you can never ever take it from me. I got the sauce, got the recipe. And that's why your bitch wanna have sex with me. I'm dripping in swag, I just let it splash and made them haters hate again. They just hate I made it here. They just hating that I'm him. All I do is win, I can never lose. I just keep on going in. Here we go again. Here we go again. I'm dripping in swag.
But I also want to show you as you start to master stuff, you're also going to go like, oh, I can hear all the problems that I would fix in the mix or the edits. Like I can hear the sibilants, I can hear the mouth clicks, I can hear the stuff that I would want to fix, right? So really important part of it is like you got to put it under a microscope before you can really fix it, right? So those are like kind of some of the mix problems, like just like poke them out real quick. Like that 808 is just kind of just pew, 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 like it's really in your face. It doesn't need to be in your face so much, right? So hopefully that helps, man. Like I'm just trying to help you and over deliver a little bit there. So let's do one more. I'm gonna do Alex, and I'm gonna get out of here and say what's up to my girl. So let me see here. Where's Alex? Alex, I don't see yours in here. Is it under a different, like a band name or something? Yeah, I don't see it. Did you upload it, Alex? Is Alex still here? Hey, I appreciate all you guys that donated tonight. That really means a lot to me. If I make $50 tonight to do this for 2.5 hours, it's worth it, right? So that I can help you guys out. But I really appreciate the donations. It means a lot. Alex, yeah, magic, yeah, question mark. I don't know why you're throwing question marks up, bro. Where's your track at? Is it called question mark? I'm confused, bro. Where you at? You want to send it to my email, bradley@radium-media.com? Like, let's go. Let's go. Quit holding up the audience, brother. You're going to be the last one tonight, so. Okay, what's it called? Do you know what it's called? Sonic, you have to upload through. Are you on the mailing list? If you're not on the mailing list, you're not going to be able to upload. But I do announcements Wednesday, Saturday morning to upload for the nighttime review. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Appreciate your time. No, it's called Y. It's called Y is the name of it. So, okay, gotcha. So I'll do it by name here. Let me see, y'all. Y. I don't see it, dude. Wisco, YFC. Yeah, I don't see Y. Sorry, brother. I don't know where you uploaded it to. Sonic, you can get on the mailing list by emailing me. It'll be bradley@radium-media.com, okay? Just send me an email. I'll add you to the mailing list. Or you can drop your email here. Okay, so we're gonna do DSOTM EDM, please. That's funny. Let's see. I don't see DSOTM. You guys, like, why? What do you want me to do? You didn't upload into the folder, and then you're telling me what to play. Like, come on. Yo, you're welcome, man. Of course, my pleasure. Renee Mendoza. All right, let's go. Renee Mendoza. Let's get it. Last one tonight, guys.
Cocaine, Molly though, and we just wanna party, yeah, we party though. I say cocaine, Molly though, and we just wanna party, yeah, we party though. Bring that ass so yeah, come party on the dark side. Dark side of the moon, it's just me and you. Yeah, yeah. Bring that ass so yeah, come party on the dark side. Dark side of the moon, it's just me and you.
And it's a dark side, but it's only getting darker. Gotta get to my money, so you know we working harder. Gotta stay on my own 2 feet. We moving smarter, head to talk to the big man. But I don't like to daughter, but it's cool. Me and you in my head like residue, like what's the news? Why the feel? Why you trying to twist my mood? I'm coming through on the Zoom, but I'm always on the move. I never lose. Why you trying to see me, but my feelings all messed up? Why you always gotta bring my stress up? I swear to God, I really feel like I'm gonna be the next up. I'm messed up, I really got my stress up. Swear to God, I really feel like I'm gonna be the next up. And I just take my chest up, take another hit. I said we smoking all the best drugs. Now we in the function, gotta show people my best love. Gotta show people my best love.
show you, come party on the dark side. Dark side of the moon. It's just me and you. Yeah, yeah. Bring that ass, show you, come party on the dark side. Dark side of the moon. It's just me and you. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the dark side, everything is alright. We just dancing, smoking to the music, and we all vibe. Shorty's looking real fine, I'ma see what's going on. See you over there, yeah, I know that you just showing off, huh? I was born to ball like I'm Larry Bird, and I'm living my life without no barriers. Bitch, I spit it raw, these some scary words, and I will never fall, very sure.
Yo, okay, so Renee, Mendoza, DSO TM EDM. So this is a remix of someone's song that I reviewed, right? Like maybe a week ago or last week or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dark Side of the Moon, just me and you. Yeah, because like I recognize that, and I forget who that was, but did you guys connect and you did a remix for him? Okay, so it's your song, but you did a remix for it, or someone else did the remix? Like I'm confused. Remixed of it, yeah. So someone else did the remix. You didn't do the remix. Is that right? Because like this is cool. It's a great idea. And I love remixes because it like kind of breathes new life into the song, right? But yeah, Party Next Door vibes. I like that. Like the one thing I notice about the remix, man, is like you got to get those vocals pocketed, right? Yeah, someone else got you. Well, good work, man. Like good work doing that. Yeah, great. Good work doing that. I think they need to. Yeah, you did a great job with the remix, man. Good job. You should always be like giving your song new life. And remixes are a great way to do it. One thing though, like I noticed on the actual vocal chops, and if you're going to give feedback to the actual producer that did this, is they got to actually pocket the vocals, you know, like, mollied up, barred up, you know, etc. Like those little lines. And then the like Dark Side of the Moon, it's just me and you. Like that should fall back behind the beat rather than ahead of the beat. And I feel like right now it's just a little bit out of time.
Bring that ass, show you, come party on the dark side. Dark side of the moon.
Right? Like you're like, Dark Side of the Moon. Like, no. Like the DJ, the producer, whoever's got this doing this for you, you need to tell them like, hey, you need to lay those vocals back and like chop them so they're like Dark Side of the Moon. You know, like hitting the beat, like you're ahead of the beat. If I pulled this up and I could see the stems, I'd see that your vocals are ahead of the beat. And ahead of the beat is never really cool, to be honest. So that's the one thing. I think the EDM, the actual mix and stuff is pretty cool. I think it's a dope idea. You know, so yeah, hopefully you guys can work together and, you know, just like pocket those vocals, get them to chop them up and like really get the timing down. But I think it's a great idea, man. Like, good work doing the remix. Like, it's funny because I'm like listening to it. I'm like, this sounds familiar. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh shit, that's because I actually reviewed this song, like the original song, and this is the remix of the original. So good fucking work, man. Keep investing in yourself. Keep investing in your music. Make sure you put it out with like good artwork and stuff, and you know, just spend the time to make the art good. Because just remember, every time you put something out, it's there forever. Like, it's not there just for like, oh, I decided to promote it for a month and then now I'm moving on and I'm working on something different. It's always there. Like, when you're dead, it's going to be there. You know what I mean? So it's going to be there 100 years from now. People are going to be listening to the song, or maybe not listening to the song, but it'll still be on the internet. It'll be out in the ether. Like, people can find it. You know what I mean? So you got to be proud of that stuff and just consistently work to improve your craft, make better music. So proud of you. That's awesome, man. And I appreciate you guys all coming through tonight. Thanks for showing love. And, you know, thanks for the donations. It means a lot to me when you guys hit that super chat, you know, and you're like making those donations. Even if it's $1, it means a lot to me. It means that you guys are really fucking with it. You're fucking with the reviews and that you guys think this is a cool idea. And I want to continue to do this stuff, you know. I can't monetize any of these videos, obviously, because this is like most of this stuff is copyrighted information and material. So I appreciate all the donations and anybody that joined the Radium Roundtable tonight. That's $5 a month, and I promise you, I'm gonna just over deliver to you guys. I'm gonna make it worth like $100 a month, easy. Okay, so I'm gonna deliver new master classes to you guys. I want to know what you guys want to learn more about. I want to know if you guys want to learn more about like making beats, producing, songwriting, guitar tones, recording live bands, whatever it is. I'm gonna make that kind of content for you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to not do the stuff I already do for the YouTube channel, which is the plugin of the week, the tip of the days, and obviously these lives and stuff. But for the Radium Roundtable members, I am going to be releasing exclusive material. So master classes on mixing and mastering, producing, songwriting, all that good stuff. And also just music business stuff as well, you know, whatever you guys want to learn more about, okay? So you guys just let me know. There is like a little community tab where you guys can make a little chat and tell me what you guys want. So appreciate you guys joining. It's $5 a month, $4.99 a month, you know, like, so, you know, cancel anytime. If you guys ever want to cancel, just cancel, right? Like, I don't want you in that group if you don't want to be there, but lots to learn, lots to give out. And I'm going to continually just keep giving you guys stuff. These reviews are every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. and Saturday night at 6 p.m., okay? So if I'm not here to do the reviews, I'll have somebody else doing the reviews. But I really, 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 this stuff means a lot to me. Obviously, I've been on this for 2 hours and 37 minutes. So all these reviews like really mean a lot to me. And it means a lot to me to be able to connect with you guys. Like, truly, I want to be able to help you guys make better music. That's my whole vibe, right? So anyway, appreciate you guys. Have a good Saturday night. Go have a beer for me and, you know, vibe out. Go play some music, make some music, and have fun. All right? Peace.